How are we doing, boys? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Alright, we should be good. How is everybody doing today? You going to Millwall tomorrow? Hey, I will be watching. The first half is before I start work, so I'll be able to at least watch part of it. You have bad news? What's the bad news? You hit 1,000,000 coins the last time than you thought? You're down to 100K. What happened? What'd you buy? Good because the last comment? Absolutely. Alright, we're going to get these sold off. I need one more win to get the final lib player. So, while we're waiting for these to sell, we will hopefully get that one win. Bots listed hundreds of coins. Hundreds of coins or hundreds of cards, bud? Opposite happened to us. We made bank today. Money, money, money. Alright. Can we please get under 50? No, still not. Don't call Mumbo a bot. We're not a bot, boys. Yo, if you guys do enjoy the stream today, feel free to smack the like button, dude. Subscribe if you're new. Should be another long one today, probably 3+. We're going to be opening tons and tons of packs. We're going to do the last 85 times 5. We'll hopefully get the final win for the lib card. We're down to 1. For your recent vid, maybe like 40K. Thanks, bro. Keep up the good work. Hey, no problem, buddy. Glad you partaked in it. Smack the like button, you rats. Hey, Carlos said it, not me. Alright, usually we'd have these lazy lists a little longer, but you can't open packs if you're unassigned, so might as well get these sold off. We picked up a ton today for 250 as well. Flipping for 500+. Now we're down to hopefully under 50. I have no idea though. Oh, 50+ still. And we got a full club. Or I should say even more of a full club. And we picked up hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of silver commons for today as well. Good evening, Dante. What's up, buddy? How we all doing? Good, good, good. Parent, what's up, bud? I'm curious to see if you guys are doing the lib objective. I feel like 65s might actually have more value than people think because of needing them in the lib team to get their rating down. Ben, look at our video from today, buddy. We made over 100K in about 20 minutes of trading today. I would, if I were you, get in the habit of watching our videos when they come out, bud. They usually include the trading tips and investments that we always recommend. We showed you how I was going to have 10 plus million coins soon. We showed you what you could double or triple your coins on. Up to you if you want to watch it, though. You know those days when you get irked by something and it just builds and builds and you hate that you're just wound up? Dude, I feel that way today. And for me, it's because my diet today has been horrible. I purposely didn't have a lot of calories leading up to dinner yesterday because I knew I was going to go to my parents and they're going to do like an Easter feast since we're going to be out of town for Easter, seeing family. So we had our food and then I knew they were going to get us like chocolate stuff for Easter desserts. And dude, I ate a full bag of Reese's eggs. Absolutely destroyed it. And then there was a full bag of those, shoot, what are they called? I'm blanking on the candy, but I just ate so bad. Late last night and then today throughout the day. So I have like no energy. Let's see the spreadsheet. Oh, I didn't even update the spreadsheet. Hold on. Let me, Dude, how are we still at 50 plus? This is insane. We got so much today. I underestimated how much we picked up. Okay, if I update the spreadsheet, so we had 5266. So this is where we were at last night. If we would have sold everything off last night at 1900, we could have possibly come close to 10 mil if I would have sold off my silver investments too and my libs and stuff. But looks like shadows are on the up and up. If they drop again, I might get another round of them off our silver profit this weekend and today. But we'll see. We'll see. We're getting close though. This is going to sound random, but does anyone have any good cameras to use for YouTube? Do you want a... Hold on. Do you want a camera for YouTube, or do you want a webcam? Because those are two different categories. One for price and quality versus like just something to use. Like Logitech webcams are going to be relatively cheap and get the job done. That's what I use. But the people who have like HD of HD of HD, they're all buying like actual like 500 to thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment and like good lighting in their room. Have an item glitch on the transfer target. Anyone know how to fix that? It's not letting me move it to the club. That happened to us last year. It sat there for like 6 months, buddy. So hopefully that's not it for you, but I've been gone for the past week and I need fodder. What do? Well, you could have afforded fodder with the easy coins made today. Did you watch your newest video? And then if you need fodder, unlimited packs. Premium Electrum. Buy whatever you don't need with the coins. Or buy whatever you need with coins, but then finish the rest with the pack pulls you get. Sorry, bots listed hundreds of cards. They went down to 1K. What card were you trading with, if you don't mind me asking, now that it's not working? Was it a lib card or... There we go. Now we're under. Finally. Are shapeshifters coming this FIFA? Maybe at some point. Camera, I need one that I can take around. I am not your guy for that then. I would maybe look at Google or a tech channel I can walk you through. It's going to be pricey though, most likely. I don't know too many cheap, good cameras if you're looking for high quality. Honestly, probably your iPhone would get the job done if you have an iPhone. Got 510K. What to do with it? Take a look at our newest video on the channel, buddy. You could double or triple your coins. How should I put players I bought for 600 coins on the market for 750, 800? What players did you buy for that amount of coins? That's not really a lot of information. Is the premium Electrum grind the same as the vid? We have a new variation, but the vid still works. You'll see the most recent one today. We keep tweaking it slightly. Had 100 cards invested in, hoping it goes back up. My friend has DC. Can he message it to you there? I mean, you can always send me messages on Discord. And the coin vid you made for prep for the new promo, or also how can you make coins? Timon, if you watch the video, buddy, we literally did those things today. You're seeing the profit today. That's why you got to watch the videos. When we say watch the videos, we put in Discord in advance. You missed the best opportunity for it. Because now marquee matchups is 4 hours past. So all the profit that we're making, a lot of our doubling of coins is slowing down. You can still do it. We're going to see less and less cards as we get closer to later in the UK. I'll be gone for some time. I would look at the bronze rare then. If you're going to be gone for some time, depending on how many coins you have. If you have hundreds of thousands, that'll be an easy one. Whether you want to do it through the premium Electrum grind or you just want to invest in them. Either way, it'll be good. Use lib trading to make 100K in 20 minutes? Yes. We made more than 100K. Yeah, if you want to message me at Ecan Pezza. Yeah, no, you're good, Timon. It's just on Thursdays, usually. You gotta be active hours after marquee matchups. If you're trying to maximize profits. Shit ton of views in the self-improvement part of YouTube, and I'm in the process of it, so might as well try to make something out of it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to go crazy to start, I'd say. You can use simple equipment and move up from there. My thing is, are you doing this at a gym? Are you just outside? Like, what is the fitness stuff you're doing? Because that will change, like, the type of equipment you need, too. Finally done. One thing. What's up? Everything? Are you trying to do weightlifting? Are you trying to do cardio? Are you trying to record runs, lifts? Are you trying to get mic'd up? Are you trying to do commentary? Do you just need video? Do you need to talk over it? What's like your envision for the setup? Are bronze rares selling or just some specific cards? Go watch our newest video, Timon, for the 10th time, buddy. We answer every single one of these questions in the video. Thus, you need to watch the videos. Every single question you've asked so far today has been answered in a line. Honestly, almost every single one has been in a line in the video. Maybe the shadow one you haven't asked yet. But it's like, well, Timon, you can watch me live. That's no problem, buddy. But the reason we make the video is we don't have to answer that question a million times because you're acting like you're the only one asking. You and 100 other people are going to ask. Thus, watch the video. What about shadows? Literally the first words in the video after the intro is shadows. It's more helping people with issues because I know a decent amount of topics might want to learn. What's going to be your niche in fitness? Are you going to do more like macronutrients? Are you going to do more calories? Are you going to do specific lifts? Healthy lifestyle? Certain types of cardio? You're going to talk about body types, men's content, women's content, physique, fat loss, muscle gain, supplements, meal plans. I wouldn't just call it fitness. No, I don't get what you mean. We gotta work this out right now though, because if you're too bland with it, you're gonna appeal to no one. Usually the way it works is you have to find more of a niche and kind of grow through there. So you can make whatever content you want, but kind of the way I would recommend you look at it is, okay, if you ideally had people watching your content right off the rip, who would be your ideal person watching? Is it someone who's wanting to lose weight? Is it someone who's wanting to put on muscle? Is it someone who's wanting to become a bodybuilder? Is it someone who has no idea how they're going to be able to diet or count calories? Like, what are you going to be teaching them, or what are they going to be following you for? And kind of work backwards that way. That way, when it comes to creating your content, you already know who you're trying to target. It makes it easier to find similar channels close to you that do that content. It makes keyword, thumbnails, all that stuff a lot easier. Makes your schedule of uploading a lot easier. And it also allows you to then save money on potential equipment. Because if it starts with something like, maybe it's fitness as a whole, but you want to start with like calorie stuff, you could record off your phone and be in your kitchen and give advice on how you can make like a meal plan. Or like budget how much it's going to cost you to stay on that meal plan. You know what I mean? He messaged you, his name's Ben. They're down to 1.4. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, you got screwed. When you trade with that kind of card, it's going to be making you a ton of coins and losing you a ton of coins, bud. How to mentally be fit to play FIFA would be a good niche. How to process emotions. Got bids winning. Is that good or not? I've really done Ultimate Team this year. This is your first Ultimate Team? Well, you have to win the bids in order to make coins. So if you're winning bids, that's a good thing. Alright, now we can start with the packs, boys. We have an Ultimate Pack. I think I'm going to wait till Sunday when I get back to open it. We have two more games of squad battles on semi-pro I have to play in order to get it. For people that just want to improve themselves through something that's probably more relatable and not fake bodybuilder. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. So I guess my question to you is then, in an ideal world, if you have like the equipment for it, what is your first video going to be? In your head, what does that look like? So I have 100 cards invested. When do you think they'll go up? It is extremely unpredictable. You just basically gambled all your coins away. You traded with a type of card, I'm not going to say what it is because you want it in secret, that is highly fluctuating and depends on the amount of packs being opened. Because remember, it's not in every pack. Player-specific packs, it's not going to show up. There's only specific packs. Now, the question that has to be asked is what's going to happen for this next promo that's going to be 2 weeks. You're going to have the icons. You're going to have the heroes. You might have some informs here and there, but a lot of the packs aren't going to have like an actual promo team of players that have base golds. So what you got to be asking yourself is, promo pack wise, is that going to mean a bunch of people are going to spam tradable packs on the market That potentially might flood the price down even more. Or is it going to limit the amount of packs being opened and people need that thing for a specific reason now? It's very unpredictable. Thus why you made a lot of coins on it and why you're going to lose a lot of coins on it. Or you just got to wait until it's at a price you're happy with. So you technically didn't lose if you don't sell. But do you ever think they're going to get that high again? I don't track their prices, so I have no idea what a good or bad price is for it. Was able to do the League One segment for about 6K. Secret club I'm using. Nice. There's this YouTuber called Hamza. Is he a fighter too? I feel like I've heard of him before. It's like 2 mil. Is World Cup hero El Orion good? Yeah, he's insane. He not... The best way to describe him is he's one of the few cards in the game you never want to come up against. Because it will just run you over every single game. Obviously, copying him is stupid. No. You don't want to copy. But when it comes to YouTube, if someone has found successful content that works and you share a similar audience, they're looking for similar content, right? You not providing content that your audience would already find appealing would be going against what your audience wants. So it's not copying. If you're copying and pasting every single idea he does, every single thumbnail, everything like that, it's absolutely copying. But if you're looking at what is successful in that industry, maybe he's the closest in your niche, look to see what the audience really enjoys about it and see if you can add those things to your video. I don't watch him, so I don't know, but maybe he's a really open person. He's no bullshit. He just gets right to the point. Maybe that's something that they value and want you to do. So I would maybe like watch some of his recent videos, see kind of what they're about, see like what the people in the comments are saying. Is there anything that's sticking out to them that they're commenting on? Does he have a certain like flow to his content? Like for FIFA, for example, it's not my niche in FIFA, but for some niches, you need to have that over-the-top exaggerated intro with 10 million cuts. That's usually like a pretty average thing. Because your audience might be a bunch of little kids who have the attention span of like 2 seconds. Well, I packed them. Yo, GG. Enjoy them, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty spot on. All right. Yeah, you gotta, like, FIFA and stuff like that, it's completely different content. Like, I can get on and hit record. It can be whatever. If you're going to be out in public doing stuff, you have to have, like, a idea in your head of what that looks like. But then execution, you usually have a limited amount of time. If you're meeting with people, if you're trying to book a gym space, depending on the type of gym you're going to, it might be busy times. You might have to work off the schedule of the other person. Having kind of, like, all those little minute details down to a T is going to be really important when it comes to scheduling that out. All right. We got another 5 times 85 plus, guys. Let's see what we can get. Come on. Who's this? Tapsoba? Yeah. Wait, I didn't know these cards have stars on them. I thought that was only for informs. Oh, Nana as well. Why are they giving me the insert cards as a Milan fan? No, thank you, but we'll take another for here, I guess. Or birthday, I mean. Oh, Nana, what's my name? Number 7, boys. Boom. Tep Silva looks decent. Speaking of decent, did you guys see the Libertadores cards? I know they've been out for a bit already, but we have just one more win to get the striker. You know, the really forced and fake fitness YouTubers, they piss me off so much. In the fitness community, the channels I can't stand are the ones that lie about their natural status, if they're natty or not. Like where they're on a performance enhancement of some kind, a PED, and they lie and say they're natural and trick people into what they're able to achieve and then sell them a program or stuff saying, hey, if you do this, you're going to then look like me. That's not cool. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Alright, we need one more win. Hopefully we can get a rage quit. This has been the most frustrating thing in the world to do, man. I don't know why, but everybody just has the most sweatiest teams in this game mode, with the max being an 81 raid team. You got your first buyer? GG, man. My attack is Barnes, foot birthday, Kluivert, right wing, El Orion. That right side of the pitch is going to be moving quickly. What's the most expensive foot birthday you've packed so far? No shot. FIFA 23 News tweeted 2 hours ago and said women are coming to Ultimate Team. Are they getting their own game mode? Like, or can you put them in your actual team? Bro, please tell me they're together. I just want to get like the smallest woman center back in the world and just Brexit tackle a bunch of Hollands. Red, what's up, buddy? Alright, who does he have? Oh, he has a lone Warner. Nah, man, that's not cool. What's the most expensive foot birthday we've packed? I'm trying to think. Premium Electrum, we got ourselves Caher, and we got ourselves also Hummels. What's the most expensive one? We got a couple Lafonts. We got Onana right there. I don't think we got anything crazy. Dude, what kind of a header was that? Darwin Nunez. Coming in clutch once again. Dude, playing PC people in this game mode, I don't know what it is. But it takes like an hour to find a game, and when you do, it's all the PC people then. Come on. This Fernandez card is nice. I'm really enjoying him. I don't know if you guys are playing him at right back, right wing, right mid, or where you want him. I really like him kind of as a right wing, but not getting too attacking. Having him be a little bit more defensive to cover for like a true right back. Bro, what? Okay, my boy, I'm back. Here's what isn't really clear for me yet. You said you can repeat it unlimited, but you're constantly losing coins, right? Nope. I've done nothing but make coins since we started the Electrums. Every single pack I'm profiting on. Bronze rares, you get 12 players back, right? Every single pack, every single run through, you get 3 packs. You get 2 of the bronze rare packs that have 6 each, so that's 12 players. Minimum of 200 coins each for those. You throw 5 of those into the 74 raid squad. The rest, the gold untradables you get from the pack. So you're good to go. So you do, what, 14? Or not 14, you do 12 minus the 5. That's 7. 7 times 200 is what? 1,400. Leaves you with the 6 silvers you chuck into the first team. You need to buy 5 silvers. So you mass bid. If you're picking them up for under 200 coins, you're profiting, or not even just 200. You could do 200 times 5 is 1,000. So you'd get 400 per pack. If you do it for 250, I think that's 150 per pack. So, like we've been saying all week, we just mass bid before stream. Sell our duplicates if we get them. But you're just continuously using those tradable silvers in your club. And if you want like what that looks like live, you'll see me do it here in a second. But we did it literally all stream yesterday. So you have like a 3-hour stream to watch any part of it to see it in action. But we're going to make even more coins than that because we have a ton of bronze rares in our club that we're not going to sell until they're 500 plus. Take it slow and watch? Nah, I'm going to take it fast. We can get it done usually in about a minute. Pack a minute is our average on Companion app. Attack on Titans is coming to Fortnite on the 11th of April? Really? What are all the skins they're going to have? I'm assuming Aaron. Who else do you think they'd chuck in there? And do you think they're gonna do all like the Titans? Like, they're gonna have you be able to get in a Titan? Then be able to like swing and take out the Titans? That actually might get me back into Fortnite to try. Oh, Darwin! What are you doing? Finally watch your stream. Welcome, man. I know last summer I started watching you every night. When I went to sleep, I wanted something to listen to. I went to your stream. It was amazing. But you did keep me up to 3 every night, too. Hey, that is not my fault. You can choose when you go to bed. Yeah, Timon, you'll see me do it once I get my win. But you literally can just look at any part of the stream yesterday and see me do it nonstop. All right, Darren. What do you got? I always use your streams to sleep. Works great. I usually just watch United and it gets the job done. Pull the goalkeeper now. Nope. Mumbo's streams are like Chinese food, can be very addicting. That's the first I've ever heard someone say that. But Mumbo, my club is 0 silvers and 0 bronzes. It's almost as if you have to do the SBC once to get the cards, buddy. How are you going to be able to get the cards to put back into the SBC if you haven't done the SBC? How does that make sense? The whole thing I just explained to you with bronze rares, the profit, and all that. The reason you have nothing as your club is you haven't started. Do it once, and then you have the cards. Dude, I want R9 so bad. He is so good. Why do I stream so late? I live in the United States, so I stream the second I get off work, bud. Not much I can do. Weekends, we usually try to go live a little sooner, but since it's Easter weekend, I'll be gone all weekend. But we're always live, Monday through Friday, usually 4 hours after new content, so it's not super late. Unless you live not in the UK and it's even later. Or your bedtime's like 6 in the night. Then maybe it is. Yeah, I'm not from the UK. I'm an American. It's 10 p.m.? That's not too late. What time do you guys normally go to bed? For you, it's almost midnight. Dang. Dude, someone watches in Australia, and it's the craziest sleep schedule they're on. Darwin! You were on sides! Why did you stop? Oh my gosh. Darwin. Darwin. Mumbo's is Libertadores time zone. True. A lot of the Libertadores teams are in my time zone, I believe. Some. Maybe not all. Alright, can we get this final win so I can get the lib and be done? I need Darwin to put in like a hat-trick performance right now to finish it off. Oh! Oh! I have time finishing on now as well. I'm trying to learn it. Oh no, I just kept him on. Dude, my goalkeeper's like 2 feet tall. Oh my gosh! R9's too good, man. Good ball. All right, build up. Find Darwin. Yes. Find R9. Bang. I'll wait for later. Hopefully make more coins. At my dad's, 11 or 12. My mom's, it's like 8:30 or 9. Jeez. Yeah. What a difference a household can make, man. I'm trying to remember when I used to go to bed. I think when I was like 10, I went to bed at 9. I've always gone to bed at like, I don't know. Going to bed and falling asleep, I guess, are two different things. I've always fallen asleep around like 11. I try to get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. He's going to score the stupidest goal. I already know it. Look at Thiago Silva's run. Yes. No. Wait, so you go to bed at like 8:30 and you aren't asleep till 2 in the morning? What? Should I Brexit tackle him? Here comes the goal. Offsides. Dang it. I really have a bedtime, but I try to be in bed before I fall asleep. Hours. Your dad gave you the username? Red Cop 81. What's the username based on, or how did he come up with it? Oh, here comes his goal. I'm going to turn the ball over. He's scoring on the play. It's going to happen. Darwin is a defensive mid, baby. Oh, out wide. Perfect. R9. Darwin? Oh, almost. Oh, R9. 10 minutes left. Who does he have? Walcott? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Here it comes. All right, slow down. Oh, no. I played that out wide to my right back. Here it comes. If that would have went in. I'm an idiot. No. Thiago's got this. No, 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 no. That could have been bad. Good clearance. Call game. Call match. There we go. GG. It would be nice to grind foot on the companion, but of course I lost my email to the account, and even after I was able to change the email, typically that email doesn't even receive the verification. I had an account. I can't remember what it was exactly. I don't think it was FIFA. It was for like another game that had some sort of thing. I made an account with an email that wasn't an actual email. So like you just had to put in an email. It didn't have to be legit. So I did that. And then I ended up needing to actually do like a confirmation for something else down the line with the game. So after the fact, I then made the email and tried to get like the email sent to me. But I don't think it's possible to have that happen. So then I had to connect my other email to that email and then switch the account that I wanted the email through. It was a really weird process. But somehow I got it to work. Let's see the grind. Brother, you need to relax, dude. Give me a second. Hold on. We just did that so we could get this lib card. Let me enjoy it for like 2 seconds. He's 6'3". Okay. What do we put on him? Finisher? What goes on Santa Cruz? Dude, I'm so happy to be done with that. That was such a pain. I think, yeah. Engine. Ooh, engine. But I can make a lengthy. If I put a Hawk Sniper Marksman. I'm going to put a Hawk on him. Why are small streamers so much better than big streamers? I don't always think that's the case. Guess it depends what you're looking for. All right, there's Santa Cruz. What did we say, Hawk? Oh, dude, look at that. Look at the sprint speed and acceleration split, though. That's not good. All right. Now is the moment that you've been waiting for. Me putting the players into an SBC. And opening a pack. And doing that for the next 2 hours. Contain yourself. Are you ready? Are you ready, Simon? The Libertadores Weghorst is a perfect way to word it. Just because the stats sounded cool in my head. Download a cool map on Minecraft. I remember downloading a segment of Stampy's Lovely World. I did, what was it? I think it was Hunger Games back in the day, before survival games were a thing. There was like a custom map where someone tried to recreate the Hunger Games. I think that's what led to them making the actual game mode. Alright, I don't see Timon putting anything in chat, so if he misses this, it's on him. Put in the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put in the golds. There we go. Minecraft's really nostalgic. It's nice. Great game. We'll have our Minecraft server some point this summer if you guys have a PC. That'll be fun. We got Diablo coming out too, so we'll try to balance both of them. Diablo will be playing at the beginning of June on Twitch. So that's when you guys can expect probably the Twitch streams to start. And the way Twitch streams will work is it's not in place of YouTube streams. It'll be after YouTube streams. So during the week, not every day it's going to happen because we have stuff going on. But during the weekends too, especially, and throughout the week as well, depending on the day. Once kind of FIFA content gets more dry, we'll do like an hour stream where we're opening packs, promo stuff, playing a game or something. And then we'll transition to Twitch from there to play whatever game we're doing. Mumbo, my Discord got hacked. I think I got banned from your servers. Is there any way to unban me? Yeah. Send me a message on Discord with the situation. I'll see if me or the mods can unban you. What's up with everyone getting hacked? Did you guys see the EAFC updates today? Did they confirm when the game's coming out? Imagine in EAFC, you and your mate log on to career mode and are trying to take your own club to glory against other players, and you made a big sign-in and have Fabrizio Romano reporting in the background. Well, by the time September comes around, that will be a reality. Ooh. Women's Ultimate Team is coming. Okay. I don't know if it will be mixed, but in my opinion, it won't, and we will have 2 separate game modes. Yeah, I don't see them able to mix them. They couldn't when they had the women's game mode in past FIFAs too, so. Or was this the first year for women? Or has it been a couple? I don't know. I would assume it's different because I don't know how you would decide ratings and legality of leagues. Like if you have a men's league, are you able to have a women's, or is that separate rights? Because they're listing all the leagues now that EA is gaining rights to. I don't know if it applies to the women's leagues or if the women's even have leagues in those countries. Like this Romanian men's league also have a women's league. I DM'd you? Alright, I'll take a look at it later, buddy. Minecraft Xbox One edition is old version of Bedrock. Have you guys played, what's it called? Minecraft Dungeons? It was the free game of the month this past month. I re-downloaded it. Lost both my accounts on PC. The DLC, but got it back. Maybe more than 2 weeks, actually. No, usually, so I'm trying to remember when we started last year. I know for sure we were playing in July. I think we played most of the month of July. Because I remember I was addicted on 4th of July. Holland? Oh, no. I can't remember if we started in June or not. I'm trying to think when the promos were as well. Because the FIFA game, when the 85 times 10 or whatever that was came out, it was closer to the end of summer, I believe, right? Alright, Grob's got it going. Make sure you guys get the Guerrero done. with your low-end fodder. Two, 4, 5. There he is. There he is. Would it be faster instead of autofilling if I just start from here, did untradables, and then transition to tradables? Potentially. We'll test it out. Well, I usually do too. I don't know if you're here right now, Timon. Is I usually won't sell bronze rares until I get a duplicate. That way we have a more kind of natural transfer list. And you get a full club stock too. You can always go in your club at any time and sell the players. But I like club stock in that way. The same way we trade. It's a live stream, but I still got an ad. Why wouldn't you get ads on live streams? YouTube puts ads on everything. Boom, boom. Alright, we're going to have to keep an eye on shadow prices tonight. See what they get to. Because they got to 1.9 within the hour yesterday. We were lazy listing for 2K. If we can get a sell-in within the hour for 2K tonight, I will start loading off my shadows. Ideally, I want it to be instant or at a lower buy now if we got more. I'll hop on the live stream a bit later. Sounds good, buddy. Take it easy. Need more upbeat. There we go. Would you do league SBCs if you get like 4 same league golds, or not worth it? When I'm doing league SBCs, we just do it nonstop. So, yes, it'd be worth it, depending on how you're grinding. If you want to see our league SBC grind, it's in the description. Mr. Earl, how's it going today, buddy? Alright, the goal for today, I want to see if we can get one more foot birthday in these packs today. That'd be ideal. Just asking? Yeah, I personally would. But again, it depends on how you're doing it. How you have League SBCs set up. And whether you're trying to do it for profit, if you're trying to break even. Bunch of different factors. Three, 4, 5. That works. Gotta go for tonight, but hope to see some of your streams in the future. Sounds good, man. I'll be gone tomorrow, aka Friday and Saturday. I should be back Sunday evening for you guys. So if you're here for the live streams and not videos, that'll be the next time you see me. But video wise, you should see YouTube Short and TikTok tomorrow and I think Saturday. Bum, 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 bum. If we get this again next week sometime, we should keep track of how many packs we actually open up. That'd be interesting to see. Alright, come on. And it's a lip. Why does that look like a common? Alright, we'll check these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. My club is so stacked, every pack is gold. Dupe, just recycle with League and Premium. What, are you doing the Premium League SBC into recycling? Or how are you building up packs? I'm back and I give you should out on YouTube. You mean shout out? Thank you. Alright. Do we have libs and suds? Yeah, make sure if you guys are doing this method with untradables, if you see you don't have 6 silvers, you most likely have some suds or libs that you packed. Make sure to check those in. Let's make the recycling even easier. Alright, I think we got draft stuff we can do as well. There's objectives for that, and I think we're partway in the draft. And there's daily tokens. Red Cop, please do not self-promote in chat, buddy. That's one of our stream rules. Alright, what do we got? Take that. Yeah, Premium first and Premium League when I get 2/3 lib cards that are expensive. Lol. I'm waiting for our first walkout. We got our first special right here. Or technically the libs are special too, but you get what I mean. Can we even chuck him in? Does he work? Sorry to know. No, you're good, buddy. In the Discord, though, we have a specific channel if you're trying to put it in there. If you want us to, like, review a video or something. But not in this chat. Decided to put myself through pain and play foot champs on 2 accounts this weekend. So went on my second account and did the 82 times 20 for 5 tokens for foot. Birthday icon Kloivert. Wow. I could imagine doing foot champs twice, let alone once. That is commitment, I guess, is a word that should be used there. Alright, can we check them in? I'm going to try. It should. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. Should we do a triple upgrade as well? With the rares we have? The libs. Yeah, we have enough to do a triple upgrade. Let's see if they're any good today. They've been trash for me for the ones I've done. Alright, we'll hold on those. Let's craft one. We'll start with the libs. Since we don't need them anymore. And gold to rare, low to high. Perfect. Alright, come on, can we get a walkout? I don't even know what we're crafting right now. I think I'm holding most of my fodder. We crafted the 85 times 5, which used some of it. Yeah, VZ, if you want somebody, you can share play. Laporte, let's go. David Silva. Check him in the next one. Gonna use another channel soon? Why don't you use your own channel to begin with? Why are you on your dad's? Alright. Let's hope we give you good pack luck today, bud. I've done about 580 times 3s. I probably should do more after that pack. Double walkout. Decent. Next one's going to be all 80s, though, so it'll balance itself out. Because your new phone's broke? Ah, gotcha. Gotcha, man. Apparently, these are the rumored dates going around at the moment for Team of the Season. Premier League, the 18th, which would make it the first one. Unknown for the 21st. Bundesliga for the 25th. April 28th is the Community Team of the Season. Why wouldn't the Community be first? La Liga, May 2nd. Unknown for the 5th. That is such a weird order. All right. Moment of truth. No, starting this month. So it would be the promo after. The promo after this Titans one for 2 weeks. All right, let's see what you get. Walkout. English, right back. Trippier. Someone's heading. Ronaldo's in chat. What's up, Ronaldo? Ooh. Not bad. Good fodder. You have a good fodder. Those rumored dates are kind of goofy. Yeah. I don't know how much I actually believe them. Usually it starts with the Community Team of the Season vote, right? Which I would assume we'd get votes during this 2-week promo. Junglicious, what's up, buddy? Yo, let's give a quick shout out to the members on the channel. We're going to come with a member screen in the near future, too, to make it look even cooler. But appreciate you, dudes. If you want to become a member, !member in chat. It's also in the description as well. Look at that loading screen, by the way. My goodness, does that look beautiful. We got 13 members at the moment, and if it stays that way by the end of the month, we will have a huge pack for being over 10 members for you guys. So members will decide what you guys want that pack to be. Right now, we got some good ones in the store. But anyways, we got Legend, we got Alex, we got Levi, Jack, DM7, Blake, Dante, Adam, Carlos, Big, Amir, Desert, and Snarf. Appreciate you, dudes. If you don't know what a member is, you get badges next to your name. You get emotes in chat. You get access to the exclusive community tab on YouTube for trading tips in advance, investments in advance, video ideas, things I'm going to be doing throughout the streams in advance. We do gameplay against members, so if you guys ever want to play us in FIFA, that's another way you can do it. We do giveaways ever so often with members as well, like we did for the whole community for trying to pack. What was it? What promo was it we were trying to pack a card tradable in the League SBC grind? That was like over a month ago, right? Dude, I swear it's been forever. I'm blanking on the promo. Anyways, appreciate you, dude, so much. Thank you. Who are the players leaked? For what? Team of the season or this next promo? The whole promo has been leaked for this next one. Everything's out. I actually think it's a good appointment with fans and players. Happy leaves this summer. Zay, what's up, buddy? Shaking out Lambert's back at Chelsea. Top 4 is really in jeopardy. Going on holiday tomorrow, so I won't be in the stream. I'm going on holiday as well. I'll be gone Friday and Saturday and be back Sunday. So you guys will not see another stream from me until Sunday. But you'll hopefully see a couple of YouTube shorts. Who to take? Take the first option. Whoever's the first option, take him. Where are you going? Yeah, I'm going to Sunderland, for sure. Spend the holiday there. It was Future Stars? If EA didn't mess up and had realized the final token, released the final token, I'd have been able to do the 84 times 20 times 2. How did they mess up? I guess I haven't been paying attention to the number. Haven't they given us more than what they said they were? Or off with the family for Easter? Yes, sir. Woods Lake where you fish, but my mom has booked me for some fun things. Archery, footy, basketball. I can't remember what else. Dude, that sounds fun. I have no idea where that is, Fred. Wobblinho, wobble the goat, wobble the leg end. Not the lib discard. It was the price range. I couldn't do anything. It would not sell for that price. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it, man. I swear. It's in Spain? I think I've ever heard of it. Such easy coins today, boys. If you're not flipping libs, what are you doing? It's a coastal area near Norwich. I was going to say, why are you going to Spain? That makes more sense. That's more believable. You live in London, right? Said there'd be 30 in the bonus, which was 3 from the shop, and they put out 29 so far. Has it been confirmed they messed up, or was it a miscount? Oh, speaking of tokens. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I almost completely forgot. Hold on. I would have hated myself if I forgot. Where is it? There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. The man, the myth, the legend. He will be joining the fun to glory. Price ranges on the lid bronzes is so messed up. It is. I don't know why it's not fixed. I don't know why they're that way to begin with. Who looks at lids and is like, you know what? I'm going to assign them. Look how much he is on the market. He's fodder. Quick solid bum. One sec. Who is not... Oh, can we get a Libertadores League? Maybe do it with an English manager? Oh, here's a Libertadores League. We also could just put a league on them, so... We did want English. We'll use this guy. Alright. Do they have a league? Or... Oh, they don't. Guess we have to use one. Apologies. Unless I completely missed it somewhere. We'll take the Argentinian. Alright, who else could be added to the fun to glory? It's looking decent so far. We'll figure it out. He's the undeniable GOAT. This is not a matter of discussion. I will not take back talk. So go touch grass and learn. The absolute greatest Argentinian player ever. When was that added? Wait, when was that added? Should I put him into the Lib SBC? Sadly, I'm not doing the SBC right now, though. I thought I deleted like half of those. Did you guys break the mumbo counter? Mumbo doesn't do his dishes. My dishwasher says otherwise. Well, technically, I don't do them if the dishwasher does. You're right. If you change the title, you lose your moderator and you're banned. Wobble. Don't do it. Don't do it. Does it still work? Don't find out, please. I have no idea. I don't want to have to disable mods from everything. That'd be a nightmare. You have done it before. I know you have. That's what I'm telling you not. It's annoying to change back unless you have the title ready to go. Copy and pasted. Alright, we got marquee matchups we could do later too. Getting tired, man. I'm gonna fill up my coffee after this. Hopefully pack something good. Again, man, who is making these price ranges? There's some that are like 2 or 3K starting price. Alright, bear it back. Let me know what I got. Alright, I'm going to take a piss real quick. Be right back. These kind of things without the poison rationality. Can't wait to show our future of football this July. Does that mean it's like that's when we're getting like the release trailers and everything? How many days do I have to grind the Libertadores card? I think it's out for another like 60 something days, so you have plenty of time. I think they said the game's coming in September. I don't know if there's a release date though. If I had to pick a time, I would love the game to come out at the start of the Prem season, like most sports games. They come out at the start of their seasons. The only thing is the transfer market for football. What's my least favorite promo this year? I don't know about you guys. I'm never a fan of Ones to Watch. I think Ones to Watch is one of the most pointless promos. A bunch of underwhelming cards, and even the upgrades are underwhelming. They need a new system. Like, the only time a Ones to Watch is worth it is if it's already an insane card. But, in theory, if it's like, let's say, a Holland, how many people are actually going to be able to get that card? And also, too, when it gets upgraded and stuff, you hit a point when cards are no longer, like, meta or usable. So a lot of the Ones to Watches, if they're not already great, by the time they get the informs, they're not going to be worth it. Fire and Ice promo. That one was bad too. I miss Scream promo. I wish they came back with a Scream promo. That is one of my all-time favorite promos that FIFA's ever done. Or EA's ever done, I should say. Get used to saying that. But Team of the Season's usually one of my favorite times of the year. I love Team of the Year because either you're saving packs or you're opening a ton of them. But I think Team of the Season just because it's kind of a longer period. Our grind ends up really benefiting. I hope they give us a repeatable SBC tomorrow. If it's just going to be those heroes and icons and packs, they better give us a menu grind. Otherwise, I'm just going to flip libs all weekend. I feel like World Cup kind of screwed the game this year a little bit, too. Like, they had to include it. But the timing of it was just kind of awful. It was either extremely underwhelming for some cards or super overpowered for others. Like, for example, look at this. I'm going to show you two cards. One of these was out early this year, and one of these just came out. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, Cuckoo's still going to be sick, and it's worth grinding if it's going to fit your team. But, like, in my head, why not make it that? Is Loki a scam? It's going to be expensive. They knew people were going to want to do it, so they put a price tag on it. I don't even know what's considered a scam anymore, to be fair. It's so hard for me to see if, like, value is something people see in an SBC or not. Like, I almost lose every single time I see in repeatable SBC. I play a game where I see if Footbin's going to agree with me. And every time it's an SBC that I love, they always downvote it. Then anytime it's a repeatable SBC that I don't like, usually they're like, great value. This is awesome. Like the triple, 80 plus triple that came out, everyone was upvoting that like crazy. But then this premium Electrum, I'm pretty sure they said it was absolute crap. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, most promos this year, I don't know what it is. I do know exactly what it is. If you do a menu grind of any sorts and you're constantly opening packs, I feel like your team is way past where most promo cards are, where it just doesn't make it fun to use those players. Unless you're having like a fun team on the side trying out other ones. Like from a meta perspective, if you packed a team of the year, if you did any of those SBCs during team of the year, if you've ever done any like the good icons that came out, most people have a pretty sick team. Or like if you constantly do the heroes, most people got an El Orion at some point. Everyone has the Jorginho, Cruyff. Some people got R9, Pele. To where it's like you're not going to slot anybody in at this point. And then it's like cards like this. This is what pisses me off. This is the perfect example of a card that I was extremely excited when I heard he was coming out. I figured he would for sure be a 5/5. For sure thought he'd be a 90 plus. I feel like EA butchered him a little bit. One of the most fun skillers in FIFA for me, for AC Milan past and present. He's still usable. But it's like cards like that. Or, it's like you look at the De La Cruz. Sick looking card. Why did they put him at 79 defense? Why didn't they just up it to 80 so it looks cooler? 4-star, 4-star. Absolutely insane looking. But why not make this 5/5, right? For how many people are going to do lib cards, why not make it even more worth the grind? For this guy, Santa Cruz looks amazing, right? 5-star weak foot, crazy. 4-star skill moves, he's 6'3". Why not, for people doing this grind, just make him 5/5? Fernandez, you can play him kind of anywhere. I think he'd be more beneficial as a right back rather than a right mid or a right wing, in my opinion. But again, why not make it at least 4/4 if you're going to have him be a defender? Why not just add in little things like that? Rojo's sick. I have really no complaints here. They could have made it a lot better with it on game mode. The issue is with the time the World Cup came out this year, it would have been almost impossible to do a game mode that wouldn't have taken away from actual Ultimate Team. When it's during the summer, you can easily be like, you know what? People are kind of giving up on FIFA. Ultimate Team, have it be its own game mode. When it's at the start of FIFA, those first couple of months, it's very hard to have that be a separate game mode. That would have kind of killed it pretty quickly. But then their content kind of killed it. It was awful. Remember when those World Cup cards were just flooded in your club and you couldn't filter them out? They just were in the way of everything. Then they were limited time. Then they got removed, but then the cards randomly showed back up. Mister, what's up, buddy? Ooh, Sadiq. Who is this? I don't know. The difficult part with Ultimate Team is, if we're being realistic, there has to be limits. You can't just take a player that was a silver and throw him in inform. That's going to be game breaking. I understand that, but it just seems like they could make cards more usable. Like if we went through Foot Birthday right now and looked at all the low-end Foot Birthdays, five-star skill moves was nice on Caher. This card would be relatively usable. Would have been nice with a little bit more passing, though. Onana is Onana, is what it is. Moeller looks sick. The Piscinas look pretty good. Like, I think they did a good job on those. But again, at this point, people are way past that. Nahale, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Was talking about that in terms of why they couldn't do that to the Libertadores card. That sort of thing looks good. Like the Hummels, they put 80 passing on him, and he has a 5-star weak foot. This is sick. I got the Tells at 1 point, 5-star skill moves there, 89 passing, like that's sick as well. Pack that man of the match so many times. There's a goalkeeper I keep packing over and over special. Do we have any more leaks in regards to the 90 plus icon SBC coming out? Do we know when it's coming? Bum, 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 bum. Do not ask me why I know this, but if you're going to any Premier League match this weekend, there should be stalls outside of each stadium with EA Sports FC merch. Really? Dude, I feel like I'm just complaining nonstop now, but can they please fix the menus? Please, I bought a PS5, and the PS5 is worse than the PS4. But why am I struggling to put cards into a pack? What exhaust does that do to the server? Sunderland Wi-Fi? You guys see I'm rocking the new kit of my local club. I don't know if you can see it that well. I think it's pink. I'm pretty sure it's pink. Check the packs in the Discord. Packed Bruno out of the 81 double. Sheesh. GG, man. I got a walkout in mine. I can't remember who it was, though. Perp, what's up, buddy? Find it funny that Timon disappeared when you're... Dude, literally, the second I was done with the game and said, Timon, we are starting it. Are you ready? He was not here. And I guarantee you, if I started like a match right now, he would come in and be like, yo, I'm back. Mumbo, how do you do the grind? You played Moments? What'd you pack? I'm going to say you packed Icon. You can get Kaka. W kit, by the way. Thank you. Worse than a National League North kit? Foot birthday Rooney. 1.2 mil. Jeez. Wait, was he tradable or untradeable? I smell cap. I don't. I could see that happening. Dudes, I'm telling you right now, stop whatever you're doing. Do me a favor. Go to Libertadores as the league. Go to 250 as a start price. 300 in the max. And for 65 to 74 rated cards, literally just bid 250 to 300. Most things will sell for 500 plus. I'm not even asking. I am demanding you guys to make coins at this point. you're not making the coins, I don't know what you're doing. The Foot birthday swap's expiring, as in the SBC to put the tokens. I saw stuff in the swap section was still out for a period of time. I think Crespo is out for another 7 days or so. I think everything is. It was through an 83 plus pack for 15 stars. Jeez. Guys, I'm begging you. Make coins. Please. I'll even show you. I'll do it live again. I'll take a break from the packs. How high liberated? I just said. $65 to $74, aka silvers. Could have gotten 30 stars to do the last two. Wish me luck. How long does it take to get stars? That's a grind that is cool that they added to the game. Nice little, like, quick way to get stuff, but I have not touched in the slightest. I wish it gave you stars by playing, like, actual games as well. And then you could use some of those for that area as well. That'd be cool. Took Schmo, that was the right choice. Oh, wait, I didn't see what you got. Hold on. I said take the first. Yeah! Yeah! You picked the right one, man. I just watch your stream and play them, LOL. Lib prices might skyrocket. Dude, they literally can't get cheaper than 250. It's a no-brainer. Last week, most of these were 700 to 800 coins. So if you're picking them up for 300 even, not even 250, the likelihood that you're going to double your coins this week, let alone the fact that we'll probably get some sort of daily SBC that will skyrocket a ton of these up to 1,000 plus, like usual, it is a no-brainer. Not to mention, we also have the objective, right? Needing libs. So there's always going to be some value to them. If they share the same position, if they have decent stats, that's another thing to consider. That's also for gold lib as well. Unpopular opinion, premium Electrum is one of the best grinds. Oh, no, 100%. I think people need to specify when they have a critique for an SBC. The critique I've heard people say with the premium Electrum is the pack weight isn't high. I think that's a valid critique for a reason. However, the grind is insane. I think two things can be true at once. The pack weight can be low. The grind can be insane. That's honestly what I prefer. I prefer lower pack weight and insane grind rather than high pack weight and unable to grind it. But dudes, literally, if you have patience and you're watching a YouTube, you're watching a show, literally, just do this. It doesn't even have to be when they're this price. When they're up, you can do the same thing. You can always pick them up on bid and flip for profit. Like, we were talking about this the other day. People were talking about gold common investing. You know how usually each week people will gold common invest for 300 to 350? And then if an SVC comes out that requires a lot of gold commons, usually you go 500 to 600. It's pretty consistent. This is even more consistent than that. And you can do it every single day. Then, on top of it, you get the random times when rares as a whole are just for some reason sporadically crazy up. And you'll have it where everything's like 1,000 plus. And you're just selling. Or like a top nation hits. And you have the Argentinians going for crazy. Like, do you guys remember when we had not only a full club of these this year, but we had unlimited unassigned for like 400 plus? And there was a time when things were literally like 3K a piece for Argentinian cards. I can't remember exactly when that was. I think it was around Black Friday time. Probably before. Because I definitely was home for it. And Black Friday I wasn't home. Yeah, you could just do it over and over. It's just going to print you coins. Look. Like, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, and even though, like, the pack weight's down versus the other things, all that you need to do is just do more of it. And for most of the week, you're operating where the silver commons, you pick them up on bid, you store them in your club, you sell the bronze rares. Even when they're at their lowest, you are still leaving with more coins every single pack, which is the craziest concept to me. If someone would have told me, yo, they're going to come out with a repeatable SBC grind that you literally can profit on every single pack and you can open hundreds within a day, I would have said you're crazy. Nick 2018's new video title has me in Dreamland. What did he say? I've started watching him again a little bit. I just don't follow Twitch too much. Ooh, Asmongold has a new video. I gotta watch that. Nick 2018. His channel on YouTube is one of the craziest, like, stats when it comes to, like, watching his content. Nepenthes went through it a little bit, but the way the YouTube algorithm hates his channel in particular is crazy. Like, I feel like it just refuses to recommend him ever. Prime icon and a foot birthday icon from League SBCs? No shot. How does he do his League SBCs? Check the pack section. Nice. Long videos, lots of subs, but not much views. Yeah, you can't really... Here's the thing, though. You probably noticed since you've been on YouTube for a while. You can't really look at a sub number and the amount of views someone's getting and think that's ever going to be consistent throughout the years. Because, in general, you have a whole audience graduate, in a sense, depending on the type of content you make. And you're constantly getting a new audience. So there's only a select amount of people who long-term make content who don't have their views plummet at some point. That's just a normal thing. But the thing is, YouTube loves long videos. And knowing his analytics and kind of the viewers who watch him on YouTube, they're the most dedicated ones who actually click on his content. So what I'm confused about is how he doesn't get more views. Because even though those are extremely long episodes, his viewers have a relatively long attention span and will sit there and watch most of it. I remember doing that in college almost every single day. When I got back into FIFA, I tell people this, or I used to all the time. Nick 2018 and Nepenthes were the two people that got me to switch from Call of Duty to FIFA. It was during COVID. I got back into FIFA playing it, and I would watch them every single day do their RTGs. And then I was like, you know what? I might as well try streaming on Twitch. And then I'm like, you know what? I haven't played COD in forever. I haven't liked it. Let's see if we can switch our audience to that. And like for us, we had to go through that for a while too. Like you see our sub number is constantly fighting against itself. I feel like of the majority of the Call of Duty people who are gonna unsubscribe already did. But there was a constant like up and down that you would just experience. Because you'd gain like 10 new subs a day and you'd lose another 10. So it maybe look like you're not growing, but you're actively losing the older ones, gaining newer ones. Which if that's what promotes well on YouTube, getting the viewers who don't watch anymore unsubscribed from your channel, I feel like YouTube should do that more often. I don't think they could hold people against that. It's like, it's so annoying trying to figure out what works on YouTube in that sense. Losing subs honestly sucks. It's... Okay. If you are a content creator, you have to have such thick skin when it comes to analytics and understanding audiences. Because one, nothing's guaranteed, right? But also two, you will always want to top what you've already done. And you're never going to be happy with where you are. You could be someone like, let's say us, who's averaging 10 to 20 concurrent viewers throughout streams. It's usually more earlier on. Then later we get in the evening, it drops, and we'll be at under 10 at some points. You'll have those days where it's like 50 plus or 100 plus. And you're like, holy cow, that is insane. But after you experience that, then you want it to stay that way. And when it doesn't get that way, you get to a point where it's like, as much as like you might love the people who are there, you're like, 10 viewers? Like, I'm happy for the 10 viewers. I'm appreciative. But like in your head, you're going off the other numbers, right? But then it's like, if you go back years ago, I would have killed to have even a single person in a stream. So it's really a mind game when it comes to that stuff. But on top of it, it's a mind game when it comes to understanding your audience. Because I'm going to say something that's a little controversial. I know I've gone the other direction with this plenty of times I've talked about on stream. I kind of say on stream a lot that the content that I kind of make is not always the most like YouTube recommend savvy in the FIFA community in terms of what we do. But like I enjoy the grind and the sort of kind of flow we have on the channel. However, saying that, I also am trying new formats or trying things behind the scenes consistently to see if there's stuff that we could do long term that could help grow the channel. Because what the last thing you want to do is, especially if you're someone like me who is not a kid anymore, I'm old enough to be an adult, I'm 25, I have a full-time job, I have other responsibilities outside of this. Even though I love doing this, if it's not going to keep growing or if it's not going to be something that realistically is worth the time, and it slowly becomes less and less worth it in terms of like the return on investment. Not money, because money's one thing. I'm more specifically talking about like trying to grow the channel and grow the community. If it gets to a point where it's like the content I'm doing I'm not having fun with and the community we have isn't responsive to it, that's when a lot of people are like, you know what? It's either I'm doing something wrong or YouTube just doesn't want it to happen or other things come up and you hit a point where people then just stop. Right? I hit a point in Call of Duty where I just stopped completely and I pivoted to FIFA. I would like to think I wouldn't pivot again to something not FIFA, but I think long term, with the uncertainty of EAFC and all that stuff, I think my next pivot would be football related. So whether or not like FIFA is a thing long term or Ultimate Team is a thing long term, I think growing this community through the lens of we all play FIFA, yeah, we all play Ultimate Team to a certain extent, but we're football fans. I think that could be something that is a potential down the line. Yeah, it's difficult, man. Because then also, too, if you change the content you do, there's going to be people who watch you that are upset that you're changing at all. They're going to want you to stay exactly the same. And then if you stay exactly the same, it gets to a point where it's so bland and copy and pasted and so expected that people won't watch it. Like, we constantly go through that with, like, how to grind sort of videos. I have to... Oh, wait. Sorry, I put the wrong things in. I constantly have to reevaluate kind of the format of our how to grind videos. Not like the title and thumbnails and stuff, because those have, view-wise, been doing really well. The reception's been better. But, like, the content in the video. I have to figure out a better way of, like, hey, the people who already know, week in, week out, the type of grinds we do... How can I make videos that are going to get them to want to click and watch? And one of the things that I'm experimenting with right now is more kind of like commentary-based stuff throughout the week. That gives like trading tips and stuff inside, but also like club updates and things like that. The hard part with that, though, is trying to figure out how to not just reach the audience you have, but like target it in a way where you can reach more people. And I think a perfect example of that sort of format would probably be someone like Foot Accountant, where he gives like investment advice and like trading advice and stuff. But it's through the lens of, yo, we got this promo coming up this weekend in a couple days. Last time I checked in with you guys, this stuff I told you to invest in, it's up right now. You guys would have made really good coins. This was the content that came out yesterday. I'm going to show you the leaks that are coming out tomorrow. This is what I'd recommend you do. And he's able to make like a 15 to 20 minute video talking about that stuff, being entertaining to his audience. The way I would frame it is kind of like what we would do on stream, but in a video format for people who can't make the streams to a certain extent, like a kind of club update. Explain another trading method along with the upgrade grind. It affects the viewers more. Yeah, we've been doing that quite a bit. As of recently too, one of the things that I've kind of been changing, and I don't know if you've noticed it, Wabba, I don't know if you watch those videos, is I kind of say in the grind itself, this is the grind that's working right now, but we're going to continue to make changes to it that are going to either make it more profitable over time or more grindable. The premium Electrum is a perfect example of that. That was something that started as one thing. We looked at it when it first came out and we're like, okay, this could potentially work this way. You could sell this, you could do that. But then like once you start working it, it's like, oh, a couple days in, I think this grind's a lot better. So giving kind of people different alternatives to how to do it, but also like improve in areas you think it can. I don't know. It's tough, man. Can't lie, man, I would rather make documentaries on paint drying than make any sort of FIFA content. And it's so hard, too. Not to complain, because I love what I do. But no disrespect, the push of YouTube recommending wanting people to make content similar to Danny Aaron's, I personally just am not a fan of that sort of content. The kind of over-the-top exaggerated clips, copy and pasted 10 times a day to hit the algorithm. And that seems to be what's getting pushed a lot more right now. And then outside of just that, you have the I would say the Flare Foot community, because we know Flare Foot obviously in here, but like the people who make those kind of videos, a lot of them are getting outside of just Ultimate Team and it's just football in general, making certain teams, having like the teams play each other, doing their whatever conquests around the world, whatever you call that. And it seems like that's becoming its own community as well. So it's like football's kind of branching off into a million directions, which I personally love, but YouTube only recommends certain ones to a certain extent. Old Danny is so much better than new Danny, and he would probably say the same thing too. Like, you got to understand from his perspective, as much crap as he's getting for he desperate for clip comments and all that stuff, he's probably making more money now than he has in previous years, even with all the views he was getting before. And that's another difficult thing too. It's like, viewership isn't always your best content. You could have better content that gets less views than worse content that gets better views, and it's so annoying. Never really liked him, not gonna lie. I watched him a ton when Pie Face was also popping quite a bit as well. Oh, the Ginger United fan? he backs like a Liverpool card. He's like, get out of me club. United. 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 Who was that? Yeah, that was a class series. Yeah. Back when it was longer form YouTube videos. Still cuts and like funny moments and stuff. Has no personality other than United. Okay, here's the thing though. That's the issue with YouTube versus TikTok now. We're going to get down a whole nother spiel. The reason that guy does the United thing is the same reason the Liverpool guy does the Darwin Nunez. it is what the audience wants. Whether or not they want to do it, whether or not certain people like it, it's what gets them the most clicks and it's what the algorithm wants. Thus, that's what they post. Because it works. And that's like the most frustrating thing. Because like as content creators, you get to a certain point, like I'm nowhere near this, but like for them who have it be their full-time job, they got to make a decision at some point if they're early on and it being their full-time job. Do they want it to be a job or do they want it to be a career? Because it can be your job, right? Provide for your family for a couple of years, views drop off and then you're done. Or you push really hard and do whatever content it takes at that point to make sure your family's set. Sponsorships, video formats, and milk the absolute crap out of it. Get to a position with investments, get a house, get everything sorted so that you can live the life you want. And you see people do that over time, and you get negative publicity for it. Nepenthes is like a perfect example. Nepenthes is one of those people in the FIFA community that's been around for a long, long time who's still extremely relevant, but he gets a ton of crap. And I remember when his views were down last year, and he tried to change up the way he produced content to be a little bit more kind of like flashy and a little bit more of these like newer formats, and his audience was just not having it. It was split though. Part of it was like, yo, I'm really enjoying this. The thumbnails look a lot better. The cuts are a lot nicer. The energy's nice. But then like his OG fans were watching and they're like, dude, this is not you. Like, stop this. I can't watch more than like 2 minutes of this. But if you looked at viewership numbers, his viewership numbers were better in that format and he was getting more positive responses than he was getting negative. However, the more positive responses were the people he wasn't reaching yet, the new audience of this new up-and-coming FIFA generation, and the people that were not liking it were the older ones who have been with him for ages. It just makes the whole thing difficult. Can you dye your hair ginger and scream Sunderland? It's Cressy with the hammer meme. It's what made him quite popular for a while. That's actually funny because he isn't just screaming. Newcastle player? Get out! Get out! You know who I love though? Out of all the people in the FIFA/footballing community, there is one man who's never changed. And because he's never changed, he gets crap more than anyone else. The best goalie in the Garden League. Cal the Dragon, baby. The only FIFA creator I like is Manny, and I don't even watch his FIFA videos. Fred. My plan for the summer, buddy. So last year we did Minecraft, and we did a little bit of career mode. We got a couple different things brewing on Twitch for those of you who would actually be coming to Twitch, because I know you're one of them. We're for sure doing the Minecraft server again, and we probably will have the same amount of people. That'll probably happen for about a month. I'm assuming like towards the end of June, throughout July, as we're waiting for the Prem season to start. Other things that are coming out, beginning of June is Diablo 4. I don't know if you like Diablo 4, ever played those sort of games or anything, but I'll probably be playing that a bit on Twitch because I really enjoyed the beta. One of the main things I want to do though on Twitch, outside of like these off games, is start building up more of a like football style audience on there. So I want to do like more of the football commentary, reaction videos, the goal highlights, all that stuff that you guys would used to post in Discord when we'd start the Twitch streams and be like, yo, Mumbo, look at this. I want to like do that again where it's like we're sharing the streams with that. Amir too. Love Amir, man. Amir is a perfect example. I don't even know how you'd say a format for Amir. I guess he's in the the new content meta. But, like, he's just such a individual. Like, he's just uniquely himself. Looks at the new content, has enough people to share play, where it's literally just endless packs. Doesn't even need to be his account. Just endless packs. He can play gameplay. He can just chill. And his audience is just crazy supportive and active. Constantly. And, like, he'll do things that get his channel banned for, like, a week. Where anybody else, if they would lose their channel for a week, would just wait a week and then start streaming again. Dude is streaming on his, like, cousins, friends, uncles, laptops, FIFA account that he borrowed for the day / YouTube channel that he tells through the community tab for the people who have notifications on the Androids, and they'll all click into the stream, and it won't even say a mirror or anything. It'll just be a random thumbnail, and you'll still have like 50 people watching him do new content. It's crazy. I've personally never seen anything like that in the FIFA community. Like, they'll find him. If he's on YouTube somewhere, they'll find him. He's mastered the algorithm. Play Sims 2? Are you trolling or are you serious? Because those are one of the games that I could see going either way. Yeah, Jazzo's mod gave him his account for a while. Yeah. Because I remember seeing him live on TikTok. And I'm like, why isn't he live on YouTube? And then I realized he was banned and you could only see it through the whatever tab. The community tab. Yeah, W dedication, dude. What I always leave by the time he talks about this stuff, or I'm not able to be in long enough to hear all this. What's like his current situation right now? Is he like still in school and this is like his source of income, or does he have like a job on the side? I know we have our OnlyFans together, so that must be making at least a minimum of like $1 million a month. He's in college. See, that's like another thing that if I could, I hate saying like go back and redo certain things because obviously life is about learning and adapting. But if there's one thing I could potentially change, it would have been to make the decision after my freshman year to switch to FIFA instead of sticking with Call of Duty and then taking the year off of streaming. Because my schedule was perfect for that. I was done by like noon most days, which means I could do new content streams. Not planning any future education? You definitely need to be built for it. It's not for everyone. I don't know what it's like in the UK versus the United States, but some people go to college in the United States, and it's the most pointless education they're getting. It's like you're just seeing them throw money away. But depending on like your major and what field you want to get into, it's a really good investment for people. Think so, at least. I remember having a chat about business and all that with him. He said he was studying in college. Yeah, Fred doesn't need any future education. He's going to become a huge YouTube fitness influencer. And he's going to start an OnlyFans in his own gym. Doing new IFA badges right now. Booking my first badge. I'll just keep selling sweets and make a living off of that. Dude, honestly, you want to know what, like, I don't know if it's a dude thing when it comes to businesses. I'm sure there's plenty of women out there who like running businesses. I don't know what it is with guys, but I have so many friends, and like, I feel like a lot of you guys are this way too. You don't even need to be making a crazy amount of money from it, but if you can find something that you genuinely enjoy doing in your free time, you can find a way to monetize it, it makes it so much fun. Like, don't get me wrong, whether or not I'd be making money off of streaming, I'd still be playing FIFA. Even if I wasn't streaming, I'd still be playing FIFA. But, not gonna lie, the fact that I can buy the new games. I can do giveaways for you guys. Can upgrade the setup a little bit. It's like it's paying for itself in a way. Oh, mine sounds sweet too much. Yes, sir. Talking about a minor making OnlyFans? What do you mean? You'd be 25 when you're doing the OnlyFans. That's not minor. Wait, is Lampard officially at the club now? Oh, he's at training session and everything. Oh, wow. Seriously though, EA Sports FC content. Team needs a raise. This new logo is fire. The marketer in me always appreciates how EA knock this stuff out of the park. I'm so excited. And the new game is potentially still 6 months away. Would it be 6 months away? It has to be sooner. I couldn't see it coming out in October. The internet generally make it so easy to make money. People are literally online coaches for a topic they know a bit about. Making decent money. Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, you got to be careful with it, too. Because, like, I generally feel bad. Like, there's probably people in this community that, since they know, like, I work out and follow certain diets and stuff, would probably pay X amount of money per month for me to, like, put together a weightlifting plan or, like, a meal plan for them. You could probably charge good money. That's one thing I've noticed about the fitness community that's nice is usually not only are people committed time-wise to the fitness journey, they're down to put money on it too, which creates a lot of opportunities. Oh yeah, so many people do it. I mean, you see FIFA traders do it, right? Those Discords, you don't need 1 million people in your trading Discord. If you raise the price, you only need X amount of people. Then once you become better and better at what you're selling, you can raise the price. The only issue is, depending on the area, you almost put yourself out of business depending on what it is. So it's like a lot of those FIFA investors, once people learn the basics, you lose that audience, and then you get a new audience coming in. Because usually people will learn from it, and then they no longer need to pay. Which, honestly, if you guys ever join, like, a Discord where you need to pay, or you buy any services that someone's selling, do your best to try to learn from what they're doing. Not because it's a waste of money, but because they're providing you an opportunity to learn. They're also charging you for it. Especially in fitness, man. Fitness, take advantage of that tenfold. The knowledge that people will tell you in the fitness industry is crazy. Some people spent their whole life dedicated to it. If it's bodybuilding, some people went to school for 10 years to get a degree in it and do extensive studies, tests. So I'm onto something with what I want to do, not limiting myself to the gym. It's just more versatile. Absolutely. And like finding a niche is important, but it's also important to not like just put yourself in a corner as well. Like tying yourself down and saying, I cannot change. Like that's something I'm learning from this year is I felt in the past 2 years, one of the ways I've limited our channel in this community is I kind of explicitly said, I do not want to play gameplay. I really don't want to show it. I personally think the menu grind's a lot better, but I also feel like people wouldn't want to watch it. Then I slowly kind of had my mind changed on that, and we've been able to adapt a way to get gameplay in that I feel like adds a lot more depth to the streams. As we've been saying here for the past 2 hours on the menus. Turn nothing but opening packs. Mental health isn't helped with enough in that genre. I feel I know a decent amount of people to handle it. Yeah, mental health is a huge thing too. Gamers in general, I feel like struggle with it. Because for a lot of people, gaming is like an escape. And then also like, if you can mix gaming and fitness together or reach gamers with fitness, It's like, hey, you're not feeling great. Have you been outside today? No, I haven't touched grass in 2 days. Dude, go for a walk and eat things with nutrients in it and see how you feel. Hey, I'm feeling much better. Nice. Like, it's crazy how little things change so much. It's Cruise a dupe. Like, drinking water as well. Like, people underestimate how much water is important at flushing your system, keeping you hydrated, keeping you full. A lot of people overeat because they're thirsty and they don't realize it. It's also pretty simple since most of it just takes common sense. And the people that need help just ain't using it. Think of it like this. I'm going to put fitness into FIFA terms. If your goal is to get to a certain coin total, you don't need to make the craziest amount of coins each day. You just need to make sure you're making more than you're spending, right? If I'm trading, I'm making 50K a day. Maybe at some point I can make that 100K a day. But as long as I'm not opening packs or wasting fodder on things that are more than 50K a day, a month from now I'm going to be in a much better place than I am currently. Same thing applies to fitness. If your goal is to lose weight and it's calories in and calories out, you don't have to be in a crazy calorie deficit. If it's something small and achievable each day for you with your limited amount of time that you can make food, limited amount of like activity you can do by going for a run or doing a workout, you can kind of take that little bit of a deficit, and throughout the course of a week it adds up, a month it adds up, a year it adds up, and then you're at a point where you slightly modified your lifestyle and the pounds are falling off. FIFA terms, I'm gonna go talk to someone else. You can't lie, that was a sick transition though. I put that really well. Coins and calories? Are you kidding me? What is the same about coins and calories? I obtain a lot in a single sitting. I can make 100K plus in like 20 minutes of work on marquee matchups days. The same way I can put away like 10K calories in a day if you give me an hour with junk food in front of a TV. But on a real note, Fred, one of the craziest things is, though, the more you get into the space, the more you realize how limited people's knowledge is on the area. Like, I remember when I was in high school and knew nothing about, like, nutrition. I didn't know how to count calories. I just thought, like, salad was good because it was salad. I didn't realize, like, oh, salad's low calorie. So, like, I used to put on, like, a lot of dressing on it then, and I didn't realize how many calories are in the dressing. It's like, oh, okay. So if I do lighter dressing or add, like, more protein to it, I can change kind of the quality and the quantity of the meal to be more satiating. People get thrown off by the word diet, but you really can eat whatever you want as long as you don't eat too much of what it is. Yep. Exactly. But also, too, like, there's certain things you can do to be more satiated. Like, sure, you can eat 500 calories of candy a day, right? But if you're not getting enough protein in your diet, it's very likely you're going to be a lot hungrier than if you got more protein and maybe eat a little less. If you eat 15 salads, you'll be fat. I had a dude who I went to school with. I kid you not. I grew up with, I should say. We went to like elementary school, middle school, and high school together. When we were in middle school, my mom took us to McDonald's, and we went through the drive-thru, and I was like, yeah, I'll have a McChicken sandwich. And he's like, I'll have a McChicken. I'll have a Big Mac. I'll have 2 sets of fries on the side. I'll have this wrap. and I'll have this salad. And the salad was just so out of the blue. We're like, what? He's like, what? I'm on a diet. His idea of a diet was literally just the word salad. Like, oh, I could eat all this food, but as long as I'm eating a salad thing, it's good. Mason, what's up, buddy? My favorite is I call it the excuse bulk. It's when people can't control how much they eat or what they eat. I do this all the time. It's my favorite excuse in the world. There's some days when you're in a calorie deficit where you feel like you need to eat more calories and refuel yourself. I call it a refeed day. Where it's a day where you're either breaking even on calories or less of a deficit or a little bit of a surplus to give you more energy throughout the week. I will have some days where I will just binge the absolute crap out of food. Whether it's just like available at the time, like on Bible studies, on Mondays, if it's like Chick-fil-A or if it's like a pizza or something, I might eat more than I wanted to. And I say to myself, you know what? Screw a cut. I'm doing a bulk. We're doing a week bulk. Like, it's so funny how quick a mindset changes. Can't lie, I'm really bad with the diet. I try and exercise more if I have a bit of a cheat day, though. Oh, no, I'm good and bad at it at the same time. Like, I have discipline, but I also like eating nice food or crazy food. And I've gotten a lot better with it. But you can also, like, control a binge a lot more. So, like, my favorite thing to binge now is popcorn. Because you can eat a lot of it in volume for the amount of calories. And at the same time, I put, like, salt and stuff on it. And I'm chugging water. So it's like I will fill myself up. Worst case scenario, I put away like 800 calories of popcorn before I can eat another bite. You scored a 30-yard goal with R9? Jeez. How many calories do you think are in a kebab? If you had to guess. Alright, we're going to try a game with this team. I want to see how good it is. Engine? Let's say there's a reason Turkey is the most obese country in Europe. Dude, I'm just happy I'm not a drinker. Like, it's very rare for me to want to drink alcohol. I know people who just love alcohol. And sadly, it'll be like thousands of calories throughout a week of alcohol they're drinking. Like, my favorite thing is like, if I'm going to do something, it's like diet soda. So I'm lucky to not get calories for it, but then when it comes to like desserts, oh my gosh, dude. We have a thing called crumble cookie. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Each cookie, the cookie is like this big, right? A fourth of the cookie, so like this much cookie is like 250 calories on some of them. And I will crush like 4 of those cookies. It's insane, man. Okay, is it play games or is it win games for the milestone? It's win. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 2 options. All right? Option number 1. I play Div Rivals with the sweatiest team I have and hope for rage quits. Or we use this unique team. I get a squad battles game going. And I get an ultimate pack for you guys to stream in like 20 minutes. What would you guys rather have? Me be super interactive, chill with you guys in chat, gameplay in the background. Us get the ultimate pack in like 20 minutes? Or do you want us to risk it, use an extremely sweaty team? and play Div Rivals to get these 2 wins. Gameplay and background? Got it. Let's do it. I'll make it professional. It won't be semi-pro where you're walking all over people. Enough to get our team a challenge, but also enjoy it. All right. You smoke weed? I have at times, but I really don't. It was ever only really on occasion. Bro, what? Homie got laid out. Dude, watch me actually lose this game. Dude! Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna put this semi-pro. We're gonna get the reward. All right. Oh no. I need to cut back on it. I used to be chubby, weighed around 85 kilograms, but now I think I'm around 80 with more muscle. Yeah, that's usually the case. Like, you'll put on certain weight with muscle, but when you're cutting, you'll cut a lot of fat and have muscle. That's like another thing too, why weight is not the same as muscle. A lot of people want to lose weight, but you gotta like ask them, is your goal to lose weight or is your goal to lose fat? Because those are 2 different things. Because you might be the same weight after a year, but if you lost, like, let's say 50 pounds and put on quite a bit of muscle as well, or it wouldn't be 50 pounds, let's say like 20. Okay, a beginner maybe. A beginner who's never lifted much weight might get newbie gains throughout a year if they worked hard enough. Maybe. You know what I mean? Alcohol's a drug and shouldn't be treated any different, to be honest. Oh, I have no problem if people want to drink. I just hate the fact when people don't treat alcohol like what it is, a drug. And it's so, in the United States, and I know some European countries it's that way too, it's so easily abused and it's so normalized too, where the people who need the most help with it will not get it a lot of the times because people will see nothing wrong because it's the standard. Like the stereotype in a lot of places in college in the United States is literally Thursday to Sunday, just get blackout drunk. And to think that's not going to potentially affect your health or your life those years after college. You got to interview to get a job as a steward. Nice, man. About 60.5 stone, which is about 105 kilograms, I believe. Dude, all these measurements. Can the world come together and use the United States form of pounds, please? I'll tell you what, if the world wants to come and use pounds, I will go to Congress and get the United States off of Fahrenheit. And we will change to Celsius. Does that sound fair? Amir currently has a premiere going on. What, like a premiered video or? I think I did that one time. I recorded like a 45-minute like me trading and opening packs and like talking, I think, and then had it become a thing instead of a stream. Oh, you know what? I should work on time finishing. What's advice for people trying to learn time finishing? Like, when should I release? Last? I'm not seeing a last Pezza. Oh, you lost 4/5 of your coins? What should you do? Not gamble your coins, buddy. That's your mistake. You got excited with how much you made, and you lost basically just as much because of that. That's why I say trading is better than gambling, buddy. Must be awkward premiering something that no one's waiting for and watching. I mean, last year when we did it, I think we had 20 people watching, but... And the video ended up getting 500 views, but okay. Put the meter on. What's the meter? Is that the the trainer? That's like 21 to 5 to you? Oh, that helps a lot. So can I just watch that bar the whole time? In squad battles, it's easy to watch it. But, like, when you're actually in a game, how do you, like, prepare for it, you know? It's hard online. I'll just have to play my way through it online. It'll be a learning curve. The legs rail? Oh, dude, I can't even imagine with how bad servers are. Trying to get a time shot down. You are always so defensive? Didn't you just roast me? What do you mean? You just roasted the comment I made. Just develop muscle memory? Yeah. If you're gonna roast me, I at least can counter back with a fact. You're banging these? See, I don't know if it's because it's squad battles or I'm actually getting it down, though. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm actually, like, learning or if I'm getting handicapped so heavy. Or if I did a random shot outside the box, it would still go in. Like, if I tried to Travella one. Let's try that next. We'll do a Travella. You assumed I was talking to you? Because I thought the comment was to me off of what I said. You didn't specify. Usually whenever I say something, you insult me but right back. So I just figured that would be the same. I guess I'm wrong. My apologies. Semi-pro is crazy with your team. You do realize why we're on semi-pro right now, right? The whole point is to guarantee us the win and not have to look at screens so we can read chat. And learn how to time finish. We're not playing squad battles because I'm trying to see how good we can do with this team. I'm trying to get an ultimate pack. We literally need 2 wins. It's either sweat out Div Rivals and not read chat for the next 45 minutes to get 2 wins for an ultimate pack. Or do this and learn from it. I will take this in a heartbeat. Man, I still scoring heavy. We'll post score on Facebook and say getting easy these days and look for likes. Maybe this shows your insecurities about your viewership. Not really. I don't know if you're here for it. We talked about viewership for the past 10, 15 minutes, an hour ago. Talked about plan for content. We talked about different niches. But you're talking to chat though? Yeah. We're not actively like playing. You weren't there? See, it's so hard for me to know if people are actually there for something. Because some of you will lurk the whole time, then make a comment. And then someone like Fred won't be here and then just make a comment after I say something. It's so hard to know. Fred wasn't there, it didn't happen. Basically. Brexit tackle in game? Yeah, we should test that out. Dude, if you guys can get Rojo done. Rojo is a really nice card if you're looking for a United past and present center back. If you have Di Maria as well, you can get the Argentinian link. Yeah, how do chips work with it? You think I would sit here and watch your content? Depending on what the content is. If it's Ultimate Team, you want nothing to do with it. But heaven forbid, I load up a career mode where Amad Diallo's on the screen. You lose your damn mind. Even Reed will say, I don't know if Dante is still here. Or we, heaven forbid, play Minecraft on Twitch after you're done requesting 10 videos and making 5 music playlists begging us to listen to and critique your music choices. You'll then force us to stop our grind of mining and help you with your house. Just so you can flex how much better of a builder you are versus me. If you do Minecraft, then I'm out. You begged me. Okay, I did not beg you for a playlist. I had my playlist, and you roasted almost every song on it, and then said you would make a playlist for me then. After I said, you know what? If you have an issue with the music, why don't you make a playlist then? You know damn well that's how it went. Don't try to rewrite history. So I made you a better one that everyone enjoyed. Everybody in chat was like, what is this Thiago Silva song? What is this absolute trash song? From Dave. And I got pissed, man. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stand up for Dave for once. Usually I roast Dave as your music choice. Not because Dave's bad, but because you were saying it. But the Thiago Silva song, I have to rep. It was the most played song in the playlist. 10 to 1 in the morning. Dude, that Minecraft server, we always lose sleep on. It's always during the summer, and on weekends, I literally have no life. Should we, I want to see if we can create a... Is it possible off a goal kick to maybe create an all-out attacking play if I'm doing this with someone where I'm just like baiting them to then switch it to an all-out attacking and get a counterattack off of it? Them stupid mods made me delete my house. I don't remember that. Why did they make you delete it again? Lucky I didn't ban them from Mumble Eats Discord. I dreamt it was the middle of the night and there was this evil creature in my bed fighting with another animal, like as if it was my dog and I was going to die. Jeez. I remember when I was a kid, I had a nightmare. It was around Halloween time where there was this jack-o'-lantern that like chased me. And you know those nightmares where it's like you try to run and you just physically can't move? That was probably the scariest stream I ever had as a kid. The scary dreams nowadays are like you're late to work in your dream and you wake up out of fear and it's 4 in the morning. Or Sunderland has been relegated to League 2 football. That would have me sweating and crying. Had sleep paralysis for the first time a week ago. We were just talking about sleep paralysis the other day, weren't we, Dante? I don't know if it would technically be considered sleep paralysis, but I've had one a couple of times in these past few years where I would wake up in the middle of the night, but I actually wasn't woken up. I'd still be on the ground. And I would like jump up in my room because there'd be like this 10-foot tall spider on the wall. Not 10 foot tall. Like 10-foot circumference, I should say. Yeah, Ben, we're about to do an ultimate pack. We need one more semi-pro win. And then we have an ultimate pack for you guys. That's why we're doing this right now. I didn't say anything, I just couldn't move. I'm not a kid, I'm so old that I would gamble on dinosaur races. Tried calling for someone and couldn't speak. Those are the worst too. No, you know what is the worst? I take everything back. The ones where it's like you're falling off a cliff and you wake up because you feel like you just hit the ground. Those are the worst. Alright, final game, guys, until we get the ultimate back. We'll just keep reading chat and chilling. A little bit of a Q&A, I guess. Yeah, those are the worst. Like I was saying, an ex-girlfriend had the one with the 10-foot spider. When I switched off the bedroom light to go to bed, she was terrified taking off huge spider, so I had to give her a lift home. Yeah. I also have this one. It's not a sleep paralysis, but in my room, I have a frame around my... Here, I think I can show it off. This frame around my door. In the middle of the night, you can't see the depth of the door. So I think the door handle is opening the door. So every time I wake up in the middle of the night, I think my closet door is like opening. Which freaks me out for like a minute. I have to like stare at it. I'm like, is that open? It's like 3 in the morning. I have to take a piss. I'm like, wait a second. Is there going to be like a demon coming out of my closet? Then I realized it was cryptic. And he hasn't paid his month's rent. It is a creepy looking door, dude. It's scary as crap. They say EAFC coming early September or late August. Dude, that is perfect, man. Dude, I have been wanting for years. Every other EA game, every sports game for the most part, seems to always bring out their new game around the start of a season. NBA has 2K, which does that. Madden does that. FIFA for the longest time should have followed that. Also, too, why not take advantage of summer? I've never understood that either. It's like, why wouldn't you take advantage of summer? I get the transfer window. If they want to maybe not do the start of the Prem season and wait till the transfer window closes, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I saw they have CONMEBOL licenses again, so they have Sudamericana and Libertadores. James, what's up, buddy? Oh, yeah, you definitely got to search for the spiders, too. 100%. Okay, I was too late. You know how annoying it is that these MFs always release a game after summer break? Dude, I would grind so hard. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the summer Minecraft grind. But I would love to do the summer Minecraft grind at the... So, the way it's going to work this year, we'll have a Diablo grind at the start of June. Towards the end of June, we'll have the Minecraft grind into July. Then once we get into August, we'll be ready for the Prem to start up. And hopefully the new FIFA game will start coming out. We'll have like the betas and stuff. Or the new Ultimate Team, I should say. The new EAFC Ultimate Team. And we'll be good to go sooner. I got vacation days. I can take a full week off again. I just got a promotion, so I think I can get I get a little bit more vacation time too. I'm not sure, but I saved a bunch up. So maybe we make it longer than a week. Or we do just a week there and we do another one for Team of the Year. Ooh, yes. Let's do a week vacation for Team of the Year. That'd be sick. Or at least like 3 days. Do like a long weekend or something. July equals footy season. What are your thoughts on Sunderland this season? Okay. I don't want to bore everyone here because everyone always hates when I talk about Sunderland if they are not a Sunderland fan, or they hate when I talk about Sunderland. I'm going to keep it short. They're doing better than expected from me and everyone else. My real goal was not get relegated again. My expectation was mid-table finish. They're technically mid-table right now, but I still think they potentially have a chance, not to make playoffs, but push to be pretty close, while also developing their youth talent, the young players that they've bought in the transfer windows. And if we can get decent loans again next year, because I assume we don't have Amad Diallo, but if we could get another few decent loans next year, have these young players that we've been growing get more experience, get a few new striker signings as well, or loans, I think we're in a really good position to push playoffs next season. So overall, I'm very happy. Injuries killed us, though. I think if it wasn't for injuries, we would have been easily in playoffs. We have one of the best strikers in the league. And he's been injured for like 90% of it. It also said FSG will spend significant money, but that's cap. Dreams like being a movie, anything can happen, and most times you're just passenger to it. Life is like that too. We have a lot less control than we think. Yes and no. With life, I think there's some things that are out of your control when it comes to life, but I don't think that matters as much as what you can control, or better yet, I think what you can create. I think a lot of us can get hung up on the negative things happen in life, but if you figure out your community, your group of people, and really push to grow those relationships, surround yourself with people who believe in you, and challenge you on a day-to-day basis, and you keep growing as a person, I think life is amazing and beautiful. What are your thoughts on Liverpool this season? Judging by the fact that I haven't played fantasy for the longest time, and my captain's been Mohamed Salah every single week, and the ones who picked Haaland are just absolutely destroying me. Pisses me off that Liverpool's having a bad season. But for Chelsea and Liverpool to both have bad seasons, TikTok has been even more hilarious. Because there's the Liverpool dude who loses his mind. I'm blanking on his name. And there's the Chelsea dude who loses his mind. Last, you retracted your last message. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't... As much as, like, Jude would definitely help out Liverpool, I don't know. I don't think spending that much money on one player is the move. If you can get discount on a few players and get more in total, I think that's a better play. Also, I feel like the new kind of move a lot of people are doing are investing a lot of money into potential players down the line. Kind of treating it like career mode, which we'll have to wait and see how that ends up becoming. It's not like it's in your youth system and you're going to give this guy a chance career mode type thing. It's like unlimited budget. We're going to spend millions upon millions of more than this player's probably worth at the moment for their future. It's about being stoic. We have to be okay, whatever. You can grow those relationships, but you can never know what those people could do. Like relationships of any kind, never guaranteed. Absolutely. Yeah. Relationships aren't guaranteed, but I think that's what makes them special too. I think that's part of the beauty with family, especially. Never knowing when it's going to be their last day. It makes you value the moment. I talk about this all the time. The difference between moving out versus living with your parents. If you are someone who's about to be of the age where you're moving out, getting your own apartment, or you're going to college or whatever it's called in the UK, you're going to be living alone for the first time. I think of it like this. I went from seeing my parents 365 days a year. I now live 10 to 15 minutes away from them. I still get to see them once a week. But the thing is, it went from 365 days I get to see them a year to basically a little more than 50, right? Because there's 52 weeks in a year. Yeah, you got holidays and stuff, but let's say like 60 to 70 times per year I'm seeing them. Well, let's say you don't live close then, but still in the same kind of area, and it's an hour away. Maybe it's like once a month. You might only see them 12 to 15 times a year then for the rest of their life. Then let's say you move like to a different country and you can only see them about once a year. If they have like 20 years left, you might see them 20 more times. I think it puts a lot more value on the time you have to spend with them then. Makes you reevaluate. I know for sure that's how I felt with my grandma. Like you guys saw me go through that when I lost my grandma. I preached that all the time. How important that kind of last year was and how much of a blessing it was that she survived her stroke but then passed away of cancer a little more than a year later. Even though it sucked that she passed away for cancer, we had a whole nother year where we were able to hang out with her, enjoy being around her, knowing that we couldn't take it for granted. All right, boys, couple minutes away from the ultimate pack. If you're wondering why we're 6-0 up and kind of AFK and / randomly skilling, we have an ultimate pack at the end of this. So hopefully we can get another foot birthday, or hopefully we could get our first foot birthday icon. Would be sick. Lost my granddad December last year. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But yeah. Jonathan Morley, yeah. Wait, what was the meme again? It was like taking his format of videos and putting like articles of immigrants or something on top of it. Where he's like talking about players to get rid of. And it's like a immigrant article. He's like, yes, get rid of them. How do people come up with that stuff? My favorite football TikToker is the Chelsea Barcelona fan guy, who always is like, why are people saying Chelsea's gonna lose? Don't they know we're the next Real Madrid? And then it's a cut to the next video where Chelsea loses like 2-0. He's like, I can't take this anymore. Ain't he the one who had old tweets font? Maybe it was. I don't know. If that is, it makes it that much funnier. The meme. My Nana's in the hospital and chance she might not go much longer. We'll see her later today and hope I'm wrong, but she's in her early 90s. Yeah, man. Take advantage of this time, man. As sad as it is, and as all the feelings you're going through in the moment, you're going to look back at this time and kind of miss it in a weird way. Like, some of my most fondest moments with my grandma were in her last weeks. How many cards are in an ultimate pack? Does anyone know how many players are in it? Klopp would rather die. How much time do you guys think Klopp has left at Liverpool? Not that like he'd get sacked, or I'm specifically talking about that, but like he's been there for how long? You think he'll leave in the summer? You think he's here till 25 or 26? What year did he come to Liverpool? Because I remember his days at Dortmund, man. And it doesn't feel too long ago. But I also remember Lewa's days at Dortmund, and that didn't feel long ago. I remember in middle school, one of my profile pics was a Poland Euro game. When I'd hang out with the Polish twins on my football team all the time back in the day. They got me obsessed with him. Even though, without a doubt, I'm going to put you guys on some serious ball knowledge. There is only one answer, okay? Back when Lewandowski played at Dortmund, he just got a red card. There was a better player on the team. What was his name? There's only one right answer here. Absolute baller. In FIFA and in football. Royce? Okay, there's two. Royce is definitely one. There's another one I'm thinking of. Blachikowski. Absolute baller. That dude was so much fun to watch back in the day. Same with Kagwa at his time at Dortmund too. All of them are ballers, man. Unpopular opinion, Royce is one of the most overrated players in the past 10 years. Okay, I want to hear this out. So when you say overrated, you're saying people hyped him up more than he is. How much do you feel like people are hyping up Royce? And where do you think he falls short? Sancho, man, hate United, of course, but it's all gone wrong for him. Mumby only know him because of FIFA 17. I don't think I even played FIFA 17. think that's the year I took off. It's not at all his fault due to injuries, but people act like he's one of the best 10s of this generation. Do you think he needed to go somewhere else to potentially prove himself, though? Like, do you feel like if he would have not stayed at Dortmund and went somewhere else, you'd think differently? Or you think he would have been maybe exposed more? $30 items. All right. Injuries also didn't help. Yeah, injuries also suck. All right. We got an ultimate pack, dudes. I know for a fact EA just contacted us. There is a foot birthday icon in this pack. So, in advance, thank you, EA, for the foot birthday icon. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Come on. Okay, foot birthday we'll settle with. Oh, Cahair dupe. Fodder at least. Lovely card. He's fun in game. Is there anything else though? That's kind of tragic. Some walkouts. I don't know. I think that's an L. What do you guys think? Dude, what time? I just looked at what time it is. What time is it for you guys? Is it past 1 in the morning? On a school day? What are you guys doing? Oh, we got to put up with something, man. Oh, my God. Oh. You got to put Laporte somewhere, too. Oh, no school tomorrow? Easter break? Wait, you have Friday off for Easter? Brother, why do I have to work tomorrow? Alright, we're going to use the low-end fodder. Should we get the releasing done? Just in case there's a draw? Two weeks off? I'm going to tell you the most overrated player in the Prem, though. Uh-oh. Dante won't agree? Oh, I thought it was going to be Thiago Silva you were going to say. I was about to throw hands. You like Thiago Silva? See, I would have never been able to tell you like Thiago Silva. The way you talk about him to me. Surprised you actually said that. He literally won the Golden Boot last season. Was saying it before this season. So, if Son went from winning the Golden Boot to what this season is, what do you think the issue's been with Son? Do you think he just had a randomly good season, or do you think he's just underperforming this year a great amount? He's just a good Prem winger who has zero legacy. I mean, is there any Tottenham players that have a legacy? Not trophy-wise. There's a guy in another Discord I'm in, and he's like 1,500 games on Flashback Silva. That's awesome, bro. Dude, some of you weren't here for it. I accidentally put Ross Stewart into the premium Electrum without realizing it. So for our Fun to Glory account, we have to restart and get a new one. Kane, Mumbo, Kane? Kane's leaving, isn't he? You watch him win a trophy the first season he leaves. Rumor. EAFC will allow vehicles as part of the celebration. What vehicle would you like Holland driving? Rumor. Oh my gosh. Mitoma's awesome. What's I'm curious, does anyone follow Asian football closely? Whether it be the Korean League. Oh, I thought that was a pack for a second. Whether it's the Korean League, whether it's the Japanese League or the national teams. What's I know in Japan they're raising a lot of technical footballers with skill that we're seeing come through the ranks. And a lot of them are making the move from the Japanese league to the top fives. I feel like it's a lot of South Korean center backs are making moves as well. Rumors, Mumbo's hairline is the GOAT. Think so is considered better, but 1-0 at Spurs. I think Son has more of ability than Park, but Park is more legacy for marking Messi and always running and such. Different positions too, and roles. Park at United, I don't feel like you can fairly compare to Son at Spurs. However, I think if you name some of the attackers at Spurs, Kane and Son linking together, there's a certain level I feel like of creation you expect from them. Especially with Eriksen at the time. Not having him has an equal effect than not having Casemiro. Alright, we're going to do some 80-plus triples. I feel like Busquets might just the most underrated midfielder of the 21st century. Everyone says Luka and Cruz, but there's no passive, calm on the ball CDM like Busquets. Cars and Luis we got to put in. Cars and Luis. I feel like Busquets is rated fine, pushing more towards overrated in my opinion. Okay, I'm curious. For vocabulary wise, when you guys hear the word overrated, what is like your definition you would give? I'm curious. If you had to give like a few words or like a sentence for when you hear overrated, What do you like think when you hear overrated? You love Dembele? People rate them more than they actually are. Okay, not a player. WSM. You had to make a definition, basically. That's what I was going for. John Terry was Ooh! Ooh! Blood-sucking center back. Overrated? Nah, man. Dude did more than play for the badge. Dude went to war. Thiago Silva is absolutely clear of him, though. Thiago Silva, best center back to come out of Chelsea. Mumbo Man Dante, no. He was a blood and thunder defender, but not a great defender. What do you think he lacked in his game that would have made Terry much better, in your opinion, Dante? Someone who has mental hype for doing their job well, not overly well. Example, someone like Enzo right now. He's doing his job, but not doing anything world class. He does his job well, but that's it. Cesario carried him for England. Vertonghen? Vertonghen? Dude, I haven't thought of that name in ages. Vertonghen. Vertonghen was always the dude you packed as an inform in every Ultimate team, but never had the pace to get in your team. Someone underrated is not someone who performs above the expectations, or rather impacts the game. For underrated, okay. I feel like positions too, it's different with underrated. I feel like there's silent positions. Like goalkeepers, obviously you're making saves. That's seen. I feel like there's certain plays that happen with, in particular, defensive mids and center backs that go unnoticed. Whether it's communication, positioning into the distribution, seeing like 5 plays ahead, seeing where your attackers are lining up, but will not like get the assist on plays. I think a lot of that goes unnoticed. Trying to think of players who do that really well. Ironically enough, y'all are going to give me shit for this one. I'm not completely rating him. I'm not saying he's underrated. I'm not saying he's overrated. It's not an American bias. But I find it so oddly interesting and cool at the same time how no one knew who Tim Ream was, the American center back who plays for Fulham, and how no one really had high expectations for him. And he's done a relatively positive job for Fulham this year, leading that back line. Hot take, Emerson is better than Porro. Pedro Porro? He's a pure wingback. Raheem someone who I think is classified as underrated. He is the silent, strong leader, center back. Well, the thing with him, too, is like clubs weren't really picking him up. He was one of those players who, again, Fulham is a club that historically has gone back and forth between the Championship and Prem. And he's been at the club for ages, being one of those people who just stayed there. And like, with his age, him getting up there in his 30s.
Funded £1.99. Why not face with raised eyebrow?
Wait, why not what, Ben? Thank you for the dono, buddy. What are we saying why not to? But no, I think that goes for Fulham across the board. I don't think people pictured Fulham being as high as they were this year. Romero is massively overrated. I don't think Romero is overrated. He just plays with Dyer and Lanley. But that is the one football take I called this year, and I keep shouting it out. That's the one thing I'm proud of. I said before the season started, Fulham's going to do a lot better than people predict. A lot of people are saying they're going to fight for staying up. I said they're going to be, I think, past mid-table. And where are they at right now? 7th? Or am I tripping? I haven't kept up these past couple weeks with how they're doing. EPL. 10th. They dropped a little bit. Lost last 3. Only won 1 in their last 5. Okay, never mind. They're dropping a little bit. We'll see where they end up. Dude, have we had, in recent times, this crazy of a bottom half of the table, though? From Crystal Palace in 12th with 30 points to Southampton in 20th with 23. Would this be the closest relegation battle in a long time? Or am I missing a relegation battle somewhere with this many teams? But Ben, thank you for the dono, buddy. Good luck tomorrow, man. Or I guess today, if you're in the UK. I'm going to be cheering on Millwall. I'm going to have a coffee in hand watching the game on ESPN. Pig Roy's at the wheel. Gomez is way better than 2-3 of your center backs that start each week. I think Romero would be great if he had someone alongside of him. Peace out. Okay. I have a fun question for you guys that's Prem related. Let's say, I don't want to name a championship team. We could use Burnley as the example. But let's just say any team. Let's say you're the championship teams that get promoted this year. What players are you buying? You're going to get some people on loan. That's the way it works a lot of the time if you're a championship team. But if you're coming up and you now have some money to spend, how are you spending it? Let's use Burnley as the example. Let's say Burnley loses some of their loans, keeps some of their main talent. What would you do? Who are you buying? Joe Gomez in 2019 was special. Bro, I wasn't even listening. I'll repeat. The question was, let's use Burnley as the example, I guess, but you could really use any championship team game promoted for this next season, the Prem. If you were like a manager of a championship team who just got promoted and you have all this money now to spend, how would you personally spend it? Because how much money do newly promoted teams get? Depends on the club, yeah. A fuck ton. Buy a good midfield. Is there... So obviously you're going to get a lot of loan players too. It's not going to be all purchases. But you probably want to get a strong midfield. What's the most you would spend on an individual player, do you think? Because you'd obviously want to buy quite a bit and spread it around. $25 mil? And who would you splurge 25 mil on, Cryptic? Didn't Force buy a player for 40 mil? How much did they spend on Lingard? Did they buy Lingard? Or is he on loan? Sensei from Bournemouth too? Think you can make any striker good? Oh, he was on a free. I thought he had a high... Maybe they didn't buy him for much. How much is his weekly wages? Oh, I think I can research this. $200K a week is what Nottingham's paying him. Gibbs White was 40 mil. Class player, though. What are your guys' thoughts on the amount of money Prem teams have when they get relegated then and go to the championship team? Go to the championship. Do you feel like there's a huge monetary divide nowadays with how much money is in the Prem versus the championship? And do you think that gap's going to continue to grow? I think, I could be wrong. There's a deal in the works with the championship for, I think, TV streaming rights. Or I think someone's trying to buy the rights to the EFL championship, where you can buy a package of all the games all season. If that happens, I will buy that 100%. Depending on how much it is. That's why it's usually the clubs that get relegated that get freshly promoted. True. Dazien, isn't it? I think they were in contention. I don't know if there's other ones. Let's see. EFL Championship streaming rights. News. I know ESPN Plus gets a few games a week. They get Carabao Cup and EFL Cups. Hulu gets certain things. EFL ready to end 3 p.m. TV blackouts on Saturdays and make every game available live from the 24-25 season. As... streaming giants Netflix, Amazon, Apple, YouTube, and Facebook offered TV right opportunities. MLS got taken over by Apple. So if you have Apple's version of a streaming service, you get all the MLS games, but people don't really care about the MLS. You needs to go to a different club. Also, I didn't know he was 25. Let me take a guess. Wait. Reword it. If you're going to say Ross Stewart, I think he's 26 now. You're saying he needs to make a move to a higher championship team or a low prem? If you're saying Ross Stewart, he's 26 now. Musa in the USA system, when it comes to national team, I feel like is still not talked about nearly as enough as he needs to be. Everyone talks about Pulisic. Everyone talks about Tyler Adams, Matt Turner, all these names. Yunus Musa is not talked about anywhere near as much as he should be. Who would talk about Ross Stewart? Nationality would probably give it away. He's a European player. Okay, take a guess on what player needs to go to a different club. He's 26. A Prem midfielder and needs to go to a different club because I think he's class. A Prem midfielder at 26. Nationality would give it away. Are you going to say Tyler Adams away from Leeds and go to a better Prem team or go back to Bundesliga? Oh, you said, wait, no, you said European. Never mind. No. Sorry. No. McTominay? Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Why is Cryptic targeting this question at me? Is it someone I should know? Or is it... Hold on. I'm an idiot for getting the Europe part. But why specifically is Cryptic asking me? Especially for a Prem team. No, just asking. Oh. I don't know, I guess. All right. I'm giving you guys a couple minute warning. If you guys want to continue these football conversations, if you're getting into a heated debate still, I would move it to the football talk section of the Discord if you want to keep going. Couple minutes, I'm going to end the stream and eat dinner. Wait, Neves is 26? Bro, I swear he's been like 30 for like 5 years. $26. Ruben is 26. Captain Porto at 18, that's why I feel so old. No, will he keep streaming? Nah, I'm not gonna keep streaming. I got a Discord call with some mates. And I, got some managing to do. I don't know why, man. I want Yunus Musa at Liverpool so bad. How much do you think he'd be? No, you will keep streaming. Would take Neves at United. Realistically, what striker do you think United's going to sign this summer? He'd be 25 to 35 mil. He was Arsenal youth, right? He played in the Arsenal youth system. Harry Bottlejob Kane. You know who is 25 is an incredible midfielder? Got injured. Kobe Nye is a player I hope doesn't go to United, man. Bentico is 25 years old. Okay. Alright, we're going to make the stream end, boys. If you want to continue the talks, go to the football talk section of Discord. Gotta wrap it up. I'm going to play some football manager and chill in Discord. Alright, take it easy, guys. Have a good night. I don't think Bentico is that good. Terrible at Juve. Alright, sorry, dudes.